Okay. Uh, Hello, everyone. So now we are in chapter 4 of our course. This course, agriculture business planning. So in this chapter 4, we are going to learn about market analysis and product design. Okay, so in chapter 1, we have learned about to identify the problem. Chapter 2, we have learned to formulate the problem. And in the chapter 3, we have learned to solve, to formulate the solution. So the problem give us the solution in mind, and the solution will lead us to create product. Product can be something that is tangible, or we say it goods, or product can be something intangible, we say it like service. So when we have the problem and we know the solution and we have the product in mind, so it's time for us to analyze the market potential of our product. Because if we have the solution and we have the product, both goods and service, but we do not commercialize them, it means that the problem we identified could not be solved. Because this is the course of business, so it means all the solution we are going to apply and all the problem we are going to solve have to generate some profit. Not only to solve the problem itself, but we have to generate the profit by solving that problem or by implementing the solution. So let me share the screen, my PPT. Okay, market analysis and product design. Let's start. What do we have in this moment? Okay, we have to learn about market analysis and product design as the title. So, as I mentioned before, based on formulated solutions in chapter 3, you will design particular products as the answer to the problems identified. So, you identify the problem and you identify the solution, you find the solution, you decide the solution that you are going to implement, and the solution can be realized by selling product. So what kind of product you are going to sell, you have to design them. Let's say let's go to market definition. It is a business to sell goods and services. Goods or services, or good and service. Can be both, can be one of them. Goods and service exchange for money. Of course, we do business, we do goods and service exchange because we want to generate profit at the end. So the exchange will generate money. And market is formed because there are needs to be fulfilled. So the customer facing one gap, which is they have needs, but they don't have products to fulfill their needs. So there are some people or organization who can read, who can identify that gap, and they create things to eliminate the gap. And because they need cost to create the products, so they impose the price for their products created, and the price imposed is have to be paid by the customer. So that is why the product we sell and the customer will get it by giving some amount of money. So the lack of goods and service create problems. So what is the problem? The problem if we ask the customer, what is the problem? I have the problem, but I don't find a goods or service that fulfill my needs. That is the problem. So we, as the business doer or uh, uh, problem solver, we create something to solve their problem. First, for market analysis, we see this kind of flow. First, we have problem and we identify that problem and we formulate the problem, and then it bears solutions and we formulate the solution. Formulating the solution leads us to have products in mind. Can be goods or can be services. So because we are going to commercialize this product, then we need a business model. So this business model encourage us to deliver the product to be commercialized. Because this business model will help us which path we are going to take. So we want that product go smoothly to market. The process of delivering products to market, it's called a business model. So here, I put here business model divided into two here. One is problem solve and the other is profit. So it means that from this problem, we actually generate two benefits. One is the problem being solved, and another one is we get money, we get profit by solving that problem. So let's take the case to agriculture field. There are so many problems that occur in the agricultural sector in Indonesia. It can be from the beginning to the end in the farm or on farm and off farm. The problems happen in each area of farming activity. So those problems have direct impact on the social, economic, and environment. So actually, agriculture brings a huge impact, of course, plus and minus, positive and minus, positive and negative impact to our life, our social, our economic, and also our environment. So here, the problem we are talking here is the negative, the impact we are talking here is the negative impact. That is why we call them as problem. So all the problems must be solved by not only eliminating the problems, but also generating profits that will improve the farmers' welfare. So to emphasize this part, we have the products and we want to commercialize them, and the commercialization is encouraged by business model, and by commercializing it, the problem is solved and we get a profit. So market analysis in this topic focus on two specific topics. First one is market size, and the second one is market trends. Okay, why I only focus the market analysis for these two topics? First, because most of the students in this class is new to enter the market. The students are new to enter the market. So it means that, the students' project the student's product starting from the very beginning. So they have to analyze the market size of their products, and you have to analyze the market trends of your product as well. So because another topic are suitable for those who are in the position that is develop their product, not a new entry. Okay. So focus on market size and market trends. Market size is talking about market volume and market potential. Let's see the definition, each of them. Start from market volume. Market volume is the totality of all realized sales volume of a special market. Okay. For example, if we have our product, the number of our product is 100 units, but the products being sold are 800 units. It means our market volume is 800 because the totality of all realized sales from 100 unit, we sold 800 unit. So it means the realization of our sales is 800. So the market volume of ours is 800. And then market volume also the quantity of consumers and their ordinary. So it means that our market volume is the number of our consumers. For example, if we have 5,000 consumers, because one consumers maybe make one order. So our consumers and their ordinary. Our consumers can be 5,000, but the ordinary can be threefold. So their ordinary can be 15,000. So that is also our market volume, the number of customer and also their ordinary. And then the demand of consumers. So if you want to know the market volume of your products, if you have the products already, so this one can be your market volume. But if your product is still want to check the potential market of yours, you can quantity the consumers. I mean, like, for example, you probably make the pre-order service. And you open the pre-order for 1 week. So during 1 week, during a week, you have like 500 customers. And their ordinary maybe 600. So your market volume is 500 for your number of customers and 600 for their ordinary. So it means you are going to sell 600 units of your products to those 500 customers. Okay, so and next one is the demand of consumers. So it means like you find the data, you find the information that there are some demands for your products. Let's say our first example is white jasmine flower. Indonesian white jasmine flower. So, for example, we find the data in Central Java province, the white jasmine flower demand in April to May 2022 is about, let's say, 500 kilogram. Why? Because April to May, there are religion ceremony where the people in Central Java will include the white jasmine flower into the as the how to say as the products, as the things to help to celebrate the ceremony. So the demand for white jasmine flower is increasing. So let's say the number is 500. So it means you have a market volume 500 kilograms to be prepared, to be provided, right? So that is the market volume. Next, the market volume is either measured in quantities or qualities. For quantities, as I mentioned the previous examples, but for qualities, it is of course for the quality, for if it's for the flower, maybe the customer wanted like sprinkles one, fresh or a dry, that one. That is also from the market of volume. And then market size, market potential. Market size has two. One is market volume and market potential. Market potential is upper limit of the total demand and takes potential clients into consideration. So upper limit of the demand. So you have the upper limit of your product demand, and takes potential clients into consideration. Potential clients means those customers have not made the order yet, but according to your estimation or according to your prediction, they are going to need that things. So that is we call as potential clients, prospective consumer or potential customer. So that is your market potential. But they are going to buy, they are going to need your product. They are going to need such a specific product. And market potential offers good values of orientation. Okay, so it will offers good values of the orientation. People, what is people orientation? So you offer a good value to them. So it will give a potential to your product if you can offers good values of orientation, of your customer orientation. The relation of market volume to market potential provides information about the change of market growth. Okay, so market volume and market potential is linked. They have the relation. So the information provided by analyzing market volume and the information provided by analyzing market potential will help us to understand the growth of our product market. For example, if we analyze the market volume very well, we know like how many units we are going to produce and how long we are going to produce the things. For example, if there is the increasing of demand for white jasmine flower because of the celebration of ceremony, religion ceremony, so it means that we only focus to produce the particular number. I mean, like in the day there is a celebration, but in the normal day when there is no celebration, we just produce the normal number, because if we produce more, some products will be wasted, right? So it will help us to identify our market growth. And for market potential, for example, we know that the customer that have not made the order yet, especially if we know the specific number, it means we have to provide the number that they are going to order. So that's also the way how we know the growth of our product market. So the second topic for market analysis is market trends. Market trends are the upward or downward movement of a market during a period of time. So there are some periods of time that our product will be so high. I mean, so many people will need it, but there will be a period of time as well that our product is not desired by the customer. So when so many people want our product, that is the moment we call upward in period of time. And when there's a moment the people don't really need our product, that we call downward. But upward and downward, each of them can be happen for a very long time or very short time. For example, if you are a company that start a new coffee shop, your customer maybe come to your coffee shop. Maybe there are so many customers to come to your coffee shop for 2 months or 3 months. We say it as upward. And then in the next month, the number of customers getting less and getting decrease, and then that's we call downward. But it can be stay in very long time. It can be stay in very short time too. It depends on how your ability to read the customer behavior, what they want, or it depends on your ability about how you maintain the number of your customer. Okay, so that is market trends. Market trends also will help you to produce the product that is currently viral, currently so high. But the risk to produce the product that is so high in the moment is because you have to pay attention that when will the customer not desire this product anymore. So if you can read the trend and you can just produce that product in the period of time, in particular period of time, based on your prediction. Okay, so to market analysis, we have to do survey. So that is common. Before doing analysis, we have to do survey, right? The information of market size and market trends gathered by doing survey. So this is how market survey is done. You have to design the survey at first, and then after design the survey, you know the kind of data you collect. And then after the data being collected, it's time to analyze the data. The next step is to analyze the data. And then the data analyzed, turn to be a valuable information. That valuable information should be reported, should be displayed. So another stakeholders, maybe policymakers or businessmen or customer can read the data. So can read the valuable information. By having that reported survey result, the policymaker, the entrepreneur, or the researcher know what to do in the next. So it bears a decision. Let's define one by one, start from survey design. So this survey design is an important part of doing business and market research. So survey design is not for scientific research only. It is also applicable before we start business or before we start to research market. Okay, because this survey design will help us to understand the market. The instrument in the survey design will help us to understand the market. And in the market, of course, there are customers and help us to understand our customer. And then help us to make a good decision. Survey design also can be done by following this step. So we have so many steps. We have the steps to do market survey, and we have the step to design the survey. So before you go to do survey, you have to know the problem you are going to survey. Of course, because why we have to do survey when there's no problem? We do survey because there's some problem, right? And after we know the problem surveyed, of course, by following the step mentioned in chapter 1 to chapter 3, it's time for us to determine the survey objectives, because yours project is a new entry market. So your survey objective is about to see the potential market of your products. So, and then you define your objectives, and next you define your method to do the survey. And then you go to the location where you found the problem. And then from the location, you get the data. So your data source can be the nature, or your data source can be the people or another creations there. And then you have know your data source, and now it's time for you. What do you do, or how do you do to get the data from your source, from the source? So you have to make sure that your instrument is an appropriate instrument to get the data you need. So here it has the survey cost. So actually, this survey cost is something that you have to consider, because when you already make the detail of this step, but you have no fund to do that. Let's say you don't have the fund to, you don't have the cost, you don't have the money to fund your transportation fee when you want to go to your location and you don't have money to fund your accommodation. So it means the survey will be delayed, right? So make sure you have considered the survey cost. It, for example, how much do you need and who will provide your fund. So you have to consider that. Okay, we will go to this exercise after I complete my presentation. So for survey design, you have to, we have learned that at first you have to know the problem being surveyed, and you have to design your survey, and then the next step for market survey is data collection. Okay, so data collection here is about to collect the informations that you dig through questionnaire, through spreading the questionnaire, or through depth interview. So you collect them because the data we take from the respondents by filling the questionnaire sometimes it's not yet. Okay, I'm sorry, I have problem with my Zoom. Okay, we are in the data collection. So the documentation of the data explored through interview or questionnaires. So we organize the data. So data collection is not just take the questionnaire and keep the transcript. But in this data collection, we organize the data, we explore in a good documentation. Let's say we put the data gathered by questionnaire in the spreadsheet, or we rewrite the transcript when doing interview in Microsoft Word, something like that. So because we don't want to put the interview, the data taken through interview just in our recording device, but we have to rewrite them. And then in this data collection, organize the data obtained in a proper form. Proper form, it means like if we put the data in the spreadsheet, it means there will be rows and there will be rows and there will be column. So we have to give the name of the rows and the columns in a proper name. So the people, the reader of your data can understand it easily. The reader could be your team member, could be your supervisor, or could be your clients. So you have to organize them in a proper way. Next is market survey. I'm sorry. Next is data analysis. So for data analysis, you have to be able to recognize your data type. Data type mentioned here is whether your data is nominal or ordinal or interval or ratio. So we make it short as NOIR. And then in this data analysis, your ability to recognize your data type will help you to apply the kind of analysis method you are going to apply in order to make your data to be available information. But if you cannot recognize the data type of your data, it means like you have a chance to apply a wrong method. You know, if we apply a wrong method to analyze the data, we will get a wrong decision too. A wrong decision will bring us to another problem, which is our first aim is to solve the problem. But because of a wrong analysis, we addressed to another problem, right? So in this data analysis, you can use many tools. The next one is about to report your survey. To report your survey, it means like the data you have analyzed, it turned to be a valuable information. So that valuable information is have to be displayed. So how to display the report? We can present them, or we can display them with in a graph, or we display them with a chart. We put the information to the table, or we present them in front of our client, our supervisor, or our team member. Or we also can display them in report documentation. Just like report documentation, official report documentation that has cover, that has content list, that has preface, background, result and discussion, conclusion, and reference. So we display that in our official or in our final report. Okay, so that is about market analysis. So I want to summary about the market analysis. The market analysis here focus on two topics: is market survey and also market trends. Market volume and market trends. In order to do market analysis, we have to do market survey. To do market survey, you have to follow the steps, and then you have to do survey and to collect the data, to analyze the data, and to report your survey result. Okay, so after knowing your market volume and market trends, you know the potential of your market, and it's time for you to design your product. So before producing your product, you have to design it first. Okay, product design has a flow as presented here. You have to know the market needs. In market analysis, you know market volume and market trends, right? But in market needs, it goes more specifically. For example, people need the white jasmine flower, but in product design, you ask what kind of white jasmine flower they need. Do they need the fresh one? Do they need the dried one, sprinkle one, or anything else? So you have to define the market needs more specific. And then you have to do the segmentation to your customer, because different customer segmentation, they need the different form of the same product. Maybe the middle to high income person they want a product, a quality product with a premium materials. But another segmentation, let's say middle, low, they just need the product that function well. They don't need the material, the material quality. They actually need it, but their ability is not reach to get doesn't reach to get that kind of stuff. And then this product design will adjust the marketing mix. And then in product design will also lead you to analyze your competitor, whether your product is similar and what is the uniqueness of your product, even it is similar with others. And then product determination. So let's start from product design. What is market needs? This step is completed when the solution has been formed. Okay, but in this product design, you have to go deeper to be more specific about the needs of your customer. So by understanding these needs, you can create many variations of your product using the same materials. For example, you know the market needs for white jasmine flower, but when you go deeper, more specific, you can make the variations of your white jasmine flower. Some people may need it dry, some people may need it fresh, some people may need it sprinkle, some people may need its essence. Okay, or some people may need it like floor. Okay, so you by understanding this market needs also help you to make the variation of your products in many forms, and it will increase your income too. And the next step is to do segmentation for your customer. Doing segmentation can be done by answering these questions. How old are they? So the segmentation can be done by age, or by gender, or by residence, and by needs, by income, by educational level, and also by the lifestyle. Or you can decide whether you will do the segmentation to your customer only limited to 3 segments based on their age, based on their gender, and based on their residence. Or you can do the segmentation to your customer based on all of these segmentations. But if you do segmentation to your customer for only one segmentation, that is too narrow. Okay, I mean, not too narrow, sorry. That is too wide, but you cannot define a specific needs of them. Okay. Next, marketing mix. So this marketing mix will be done to help you to define your product. Marketing mix, actually, there are 2 forms. One is 4P and another one is 7P. But I use 4P here because it is applied to marketing mix to apply to if your product is goods. So in this class, the product of students is goods. There is no business project to create a service. I don't know, maybe it is quite hard, or maybe because it needs a huge investment. Okay, so our course today focus on this 4P. First P stands for product, second P stands for price, and third P stands for place. And the last P stands for promotion. So first one is product. Product can be goods or can be service. Goods is something tangible, and service is something intangible. But they are there, but we cannot see it in a form of goods. But we can feel that. We can enjoy that. Okay. So the bundle of benefits, of course, the goods and services offered by the organization. Organization means if it's your company, if it's your the place you are working on. So the bundle of benefit which a marketer offers to the consumer for price. So the product we mentioned here is the product that have a price, because we are going to sell them. So we have to impose them a specific price. Okay. So here, product can also take the form of service. So actually, this box want to emphasize that kind of service, like an air travel, telecommunication, and etc. Another one is just like tour guide, education as well is kind of service, and another service like business consultation, that is a service as well. If we create that kind of business, so our product is service. Thus, the third product refers to goods and service offered by organization for sale. So if we are in business, we create product, we create goods and service for sale. And next is marketing mix. Price. The next P is price. Price is the amount charged for a product or service. Okay, that product we impose price. Price is the number of money that the value of the product that we measure with money. So that is the price. Pricing is very crucial decision area as it has its effect on demand for the product, right? If our products are too expensive, it will make the demand less. But if our product is too cheap, so maybe we will get more demand. And it is will give impact, of course, for our firm profit. It affects our firm profitability, right? So actually, in another course, we will learn about pricing technique, because if the company doesn't do this very carefully, it will make them goes bankrupt, right? So pricing is a very crucial decision. How to do pricing carefully, it has the technique. It will be discussed in another course. So the next P is place. So the place is where the customers can conveniently make purchase. Whether our customer is nearby our shop or whether they are far away from our shop. That is the place. But currently, the place has two types. We call it online and we call it offline. So this moment, we used to see that some business doesn't have the physically form of their business because they just have business but online. So let's say like reseller, they don't have the physically of their business. So, and of course, the company is encouraged to do these two types of place, online and offline. But if you just like a reseller, maybe online is enough. But if you are a big company, maybe you have to consider for two types. You have to serve online, you have to serve offline. It has the advantage, for example, depend on the customer. Customer who love to buy online is those customer who are who are waiting the discount for like voucher and free delivery free delivery fee, something like that. But for those customer who love buy offline, they just kind of people sometimes they pay for the things and they get the things right in the moment. But some people who buy online, maybe it's okay to get the product a bit delayed, but our money but we save our money, something like that. Okay, so this place called a channel of distribution. So if our place is close to our customer, it means the transportation fee is cheaper. But if it is far away, it means transportation to distribute our product will be more expensive. And then promotion. So promotion is a process of informing, persuading, and influencing. So when we want to promote our product, so it means the content of our communication in that promotion time is you have to inform the customer that we have such kind of product. And then we have to be able to persuade them to buy our product. And we have to influence them as well. To influence them why they have to choose our product. So we have to create the words, the strategy to be able to inform, to persuade, and to influence our customer and our potential customer. Promotion is done through means of personal selling. So promotion can be done in personal selling, like me to my friend, me to my families, and also by advertising through television, through social media, or through ads, and sales promotion as well. And then it is done mainly with a view to provide information. Okay, so the main purpose of this promotion is to provide information to prospective consumers about whether our product is available right now, whether what is the characteristic of our products, or what is the use of our product. So this information should be revealed completely when we do promotion. Okay. So this is ice break. We call it ice break. Bird eye. So it will help you to create your product. For example, you have your target customer here. Okay. This target customer you determine according to your customer segmentation, right? So you have identified the behavior of your customer based on their segmentation. So you create a product based on their needs, and you impose the price based on their ability and the quality of your product. And you do promotion based on the media that is familiar to your customer. And you have your place that is suitable for your target customer, whether it is online, whether they are familiar with online, or whether they familiar with offline, or you provide those two. So next topic is competitor analysis. Okay, in the market survey, you have do marketing mix. You have analyzed the marketing mix, and now it's time for you to analyze your competitor. This competitor analysis is associated with the task of defining markets. Okay, so we have do the market analysis at first. So it means like we cannot separate the analysis by ignoring our competitor. So we have to include the competitor in our market analysis. And then this competitor analysis will support us to analyze the pricing policies. Pricing policies, pricing techniques. But here, to analyze the pricing policies, when we will offer the discount, when we will offer the voucher, it is also related to pricing policies. And then this competitor analysis also will support us to analyze the product design. To analyze the product design, it means like what is the uniqueness of our product over our competitor. And then we can analyze the development and positioning. So with our competitor, where is our position? Whether we are higher than them or whether we are lower than them. And also communication strategy. By doing analysis to our competitor, we can see the communication strategy they use to their customer. So we might do some we might do the things to the different things, the communication strategy to approach the customer different with our competitor. And then channels of distribution. So maybe they have another marketplace, and we also use the same or another marketplace. So that is competitor analysis. And then this competitor analysis in marketing will support us to in strategic management. In strategic management, it provides a foundation for competitor analysis. Okay, and the analysis of industry structure, because the industry structure somehow will affect our business. So if our industry structure is not good enough, it will affect our profitability. Analysis of conditions of a rivalry. So we have to analyze our rivalry, whether it's strong or whether it's weak. And then analysis competitive advantage. What make us competitive compared to our competitor? So to do competitor analysis, it has a framework. Here it has y-axis and x-axis. In y-axis, we have 3 stages: direct competitors, potential competitors, and indirect competitors. And in x-axis, we have resource equivalence. So we put our competitor in this place, in this space, if the resource equivalence with them is low, but they are our direct competitors. For example, we use our material grade A, and they use the material grade B, which is lower than us. So it means we are here. They are here compared to our company. The same here, but if they use the same material as ours, so they are our direct competitors. They are direct competitors, and their place is here. So it is something danger. We have to pay attention how to win over them. So if we put here, we put our competitor here if they are our indirect competitors, and the resource equivalence they use with us is high. I mean, yeah, 100 similarity. So you have to be able to put your competitor in this box. So you have to identify the resource equivalence, and also whether they are your direct competitors, potential competitors, or indirect competitors. This is the competitor analysis framework. This is the explanation of the chart, the graph. Okay, so this is the reference of our topic today. You can dig it by yourself, go get some informations that can encourage you to be more inspired. So in this exercise, in this chapter, you also have exercise, do a mini research to identify the market analysis of Indonesian jasmine, of Indonesian white jasmine flower by following the step of market analysis and market trends. Okay, that's all for today. Thank you so much.